Hello? Hello? Let's hope this works. Looks like it's working. Looks like it is working. Sweet. Alright guys, so just setting everything up. Hey Thunder Gaming, how's it going? Welcome. Can you hear me? Is everything good? Michael, how you doing? Random, what's up? Hey guys, welcome in. Hey Trainer, hey Jordan, what's up? Scrim, Brayden, Brianna, Julian, iVlogs, Koala. Is it Aza? Michael, hey, what's up guys? What's up everybody? Welcome back to our Friday hangout. Hope the quality is better because that was a big problem in the last ones. What's up Matthew? How you doing? Samuel, how you guys doing? Welcome. But looks like everything's running like pretty smoothly, so that's good. I'm actually using the camera for kind of testing it out. We're going to be using this cam in the live series. This will be actually our tabletop cam, so hopefully this one is pretty good. Please say my name, Francisco. What's up? So guys, today we're hanging out for a little bit here, talking some Pokemon, talking some rotation, and then we'll kind of sum it all up in kind of a channel discussion, what's been working, what hasn't been, what's next, all that stuff. So Tom, great to hear. It's good quality. Very, very cool. So today, of course, rotation came out. Who has not heard of rotation? Type 1 in chat if you have heard the rotation. So, all right, checking out the chat here. Good qualities, sweet. Kind of catch me. 111. Yeah, bye Shaman, says Tom. Yeah, see you later, Shaman. See you in Expanded, right? Good. So a lot of you guys have heard the rotation. It's big news. It's blown up all over the place. It is going to be Breakthrough On, which I personally am very, very happy about. Hey Kyle, how's it going? Person 98's here. What's up, dude? I'm guessing work. How's work going? Any of you guys show me how to play Pokemon TCG? Yes, that is that's something I'm working on the side. I can't say more than that, but I really want to design a system, we'll say, for you guys to use, for the beginners to use, those of you who want to start placing in tournaments, stuff like that. I'm working with a few people. We'll get that out. But rotation is huge. Breakthrough On. And I like this move. Because we get to keep Zoroark, we get to keep Bridget, we get to keep Octillery being the main one that I was focusing on. You guys heard me in the League vlog say it many weeks ago, months ago even. Octillery might be the play here, so yeah. How do I contact you? There's an email, pkmntradertv@gmail.com is the main email. But that email is for business or, channel, YouTube business. So, like, I unfortunately, like, it's awesome. But I get a lot of, like, DMs in the Instagram and, I worded that weirdly, and emails and stuff like that saying, Aaron, fix this deck for me or do this. So I can't reply. I can't fix all the decks. So I'm trying to find a way to help you guys out further with that, and that's kind of will be tied in with what I was talking about earlier, a little program of sorts. Yes, Forest is rotating. How do you be successful on YouTube? Francisco asks. I mean, quickly, you have to work hard at it, of course, like anything that you want to become successful at. You have to be consistent, which has been my major flaw my whole YouTube career. So that's something I'm really trying to focus on now. Is like I just sat down, realized Trainer Erica, welcome. I was like, yo, like Trainer TV in the old days was old Trainer TV was consistent. It's not so much now. I need to fix that. Trainer vlogs. If I'm going to say train every day, I need to post a video or go live every day, and that's just how it works. So I'm slowly trying to ramp up, and I'll miss a day here and there, and that's just it's just how we have to roll with it. But consistency is the big thing, and then learn tags and find ways to work with thumbnails and titles and tags together to create a story almost every single video. So Aaron, fix my jank deck without knowing what I want from it. Exactly, Cal, exactly. You're welcome, Francisco. How did you and Adrizzy meet? Okay, so I met him and Johnny at the Roaring Skies pre-release. We were sitting actually next to each other, which is funny. It's cool. And then I guess like Adrizzy listened to the podcast that Chris, Courtney, and I had, and then that's how Adrizzy eventually got onto the podcast. He kept replying and stuff like that, like every single week. So yeah, guys. So the first few minutes here, we're just hanging out. I'll answer your questions like YouTube advice. Where did I meet Adrizzy? Whatever you guys want to ask, go ahead and ask it now, and then we'll like talk about the format a little bit as well. What we like from it. We'll do a mixture of the two. Hey Josh, how's it going? So yeah, again, Octillery is a huge part of the next format, I think, unless if Zoroark becomes big. But if Zoroark becomes big, it's gonna be dependent on how fighting is, because fire can. I am stumbling all over my words today. It depends on how big fighting becomes, because fighting can one-shot it, is what I'm trying to say. In a competitive Sun and Moon format, what would you play? Ooh, from Sun and Moon? Oh my gosh. That's a hard question if it was Sun and Moon on. Probably still Vikavolt, Bulu, because we have the rare candy still. Maybe that. So happy you don't have to spend the money on those Shaman. I gotcha. Oh, I said any question. Oh, I see. Hey Specs, how's it going? How you doing, dude? We're just chilling out here in the first 3 minutes. What are you up to today? What's my thought on Golisopod GX? See, I like these kind of questions. I've only seen the deck played once. From what I saw of it, it's good, and I like it. It was going, though, the match that I watched was against Gardevoir, and Gardevoir beat it. Best out of 3. So we'll see. I think Gardevoir is going to be huge. I do like Golisopod, though. I'm good. Done with work early. Hey. Just playing PUBG. Well, if you want to play PUBG soon, we can as well. Specs. And then... Hey, Flameless is here. And Andrew. Gardevoir is best deck in format. I agree with you, Andrew. Gardevoir is really, really good. Yeah, so... What do you guys think? Chat, let us know as well. What do you guys think? Yes or no on Golisopod GX? Francisco says, do I watch Jake Paul? I mostly watch Logan Paul. I think they're both really entertaining and very, very smart on how YouTube... They know how YouTube works. And I admire them for that. So that's why I watch them. Oh, I see a bunch of a bunch of yeses. Andrew says he doesn't think that it hits enough numbers. Okay. They work this system, Aaron. I know. I know they do. That's why I admire them. Is because so Jake and Logan Paul script or plan out 90% of their videos. That's something that people usually don't get, right? But I admire them for it because they know how to do their thumbnail, how to do their title, and how to create an entertaining video. In the end, to them and to many of the viewers, including myself, it doesn't matter if everything they put out is real because it's entertaining. And, you know, it's still YouTube after all. The main thing is entertainment. So I guess it depends. Can pin this comment. I don't think I can pin chat. I think the only way to pin a chat is doing the super chat. But hey, you're from Germany. Welcome. Star Wars. Very cool. So Happy Gardevoir is good. Mega Gardevoir was my first deck. Hey, that's awesome. I love Gardevoir. Okay, so let's go down. We voted on Galissapod. Some yeses, some nos, for sure. I gotcha. I get it. Let's go Gardevoir. I don't think it's all gonna be yeses. It's good. It's good. We know it's good. Jesse, very good question. What do I do with my Versus Seekers? Keep them for expanded, but now we have to learn how to play without them, right? So, okay, number 3. What's another deck? Marshadow. How do we use Marshadow? Everybody's thinking of Marshadow GX in expanded. I'm thinking about it in standard in Turbo Dark. What do you guys think of that? Burn them. This is Andrew. Of course, this version of Turbo Dark would have to play DCE probably for that quick attack. Or I mean, you can Ninja Boy into it. You can Ninja Boy into it maybe. If it's I'm thinking for the mirror match is why I'm thinking of it. Because once you do it, if it's in the mirror match, you Ninja Boy or you stack one up, you're one-shotting the other, you know, Dark Rise. What's the play for Worlds? Ooh, that's so hard. I'm sure Gardevoir's in there somewhere. Daniel, Versus Seeker is rotating out. Yes. Thoughts on Noivern? Trainer Erica, I do not think Noivern is anywhere as good as people think it is, as much as I want it to be. I love Toad, but in my opinion, Noivern GX, I think Garbodor changed the way decks are built. Well, it obviously did. But I think that messes up Toad and decks like that. Now, Decidueye, I think Decidueye could also be a very, very strong play for Worlds, especially with Acerola and Forest of Giant Plants. After Forest rotates, it's not as strong, but let's say you're doing it, you have a 240 HP Pokemon, they can't one-shot it, they hit you, you Acerola back up to your hand, and then play it all back down again. It's just gross. It's like, how do you knock out a Decidueye? You can't. Yeah, I've heard Metagross might be alright. Volcanion. But Acerola does beat Decidueye too. I got you. So then what happens? What happens? Well, okay, so any damaging attack takes hit. Like, anything that damages takes a hit because they can Acerola back. But it's spreading enough damage out among the board that they won't want to Acerola. And then you'd have to pull them up and knock them out. So it's like 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, instead of like stacking all on one Pokemon. The way damage counters are placed is going to be a little bit different. Lycanroc decks, I like Lycanroc. I think it could be a contender. Is Necrozma? We'll have to see. Like, as of right now, I want to say Necrozma's a cool card because it blocks Tauros and it blocks Drampa. But later, I don't really know. I don't even know. Just play Mill. The problem with Mill is that Guardy puts 10 cards from your discard pile. Gets them out of there. And Guardy's going to be huge anyways. Guardy is just like, give me everything good. And I'll just beat people. I'm just reading Acer for the first time now. Oh, it's crazy, Flam. Oh, man. Ooh, I see it, Victor. Especially Bloodthirsty Eyes with Tapu Koko promo and DCE. Yeah. Next TCG set. You mean Burning Shadows? The one coming out here in a little bit? Galactify Evolutions is fun. Evolutions are rotating though. So goodbye Evolutions, goodbye Versus Seeker, goodbye Forest. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. I mean, as a Gallade player, I love Gardevoir. And yes, one Gallade will be in there, and Octillery. I think Octillery is so strong. The Octillery Premonition Mallow combo is probably one of the best combos. Can't wait to see my favorite YouTuber at Worlds. Poker Trainer Oliver. Awesome. So mad that I can't go to pre-release. Why not? Why can't you? Type 1 in the chat if you're going to pre-release. I want to hear it. I want to see it. And what are you looking to pool? Because, okay, let me break this down. I'm going to go to as many pre-releases as I can. I don't know what I want to pull. Obviously, Guardies. Look at all those ones. That's what I like to see. Yeah, Guardy. It's kind of like, yeah, that's what you have to do, boy. Dude. Oh, you're going to go for Guzma? Nice. Pre-release good TCG. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll go look at the set. And I'll try to find the best cards for a pre-release, and probably put it in one of the vlogs, and be like, "Yo, if you go to a pre-release, build this deck, or try to get these common and uncommon cards." But then again, it always depends because you're gonna be pulling GXs as well. So I don't know. Gotta pull Wix, Darkrai, yay, Darkrai GX, Marshadow, Gardevoir, Golisopod. I think those are my top ones too. Where would I pre-release in Toronto? I'm sure Toronto has them. You'd have to go to like Pokemon.com and click Find Events, stuff like that. I know Metagross is probably going to be good, isn't it, Andrew? I hear Scizor is going to make a comeback from people from competitive teams who have like started testing. Because if Guardy becomes big, Scizor becomes decent. And you still have Hoopa to get all your Scizor lines out really fast. And Muscle. Yeah, Muscle Dumbbells is going to be fun. Connor. You don't know what you want, Christian? Charizard. Hey, I forgot Charizard's in this set. Yes. I think this set will have a lot of value, especially because Charizard in there. Any set that has Mewtwo and Charizard, but especially Charizard, usually has like a huge bump in price later on. Oh, you're getting a booster. Yeah, I'm gonna get a few booster boxes. But I just love pre-release. Pre-release is my favorite time. Oh, you're nice, rookie. 2 pre-releases. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, Laser Wings, well, welcome, welcome. Japanese Charizard GX, giving it to a drizzle. Nice. It's a meme deck. I'm excited for Burning Shadows. Me too. Ho-Oh GX. I still can't decide on Ho-Oh GX. I have friends like Specs, if he's still here, who I would probably agree with that it's not the greatest, but I also have friends who say it's going to be decent, so we'll see. I think it depends on when, I think it's Wish Baton comes out. Because, okay, so here's the thing that, and I'll give credit to Specs for this, because this is what he was saying, is if you have Ho-Oh or another Pokemon and you use Kiawe to put all the energy out, by the time you could use that energy or whatever, that Pokemon has the potential to be knocked out. So you would have just wasted that first turn of getting 4 energy out, whatever, blah, 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 blah. That's a definite possibility. However, if Wish Baton is out, you can still play Wish Baton. I know there's Field Blower, but let's just, for the sake of like theory moning here, let's just say they attach the Wish Baton, right? And then once that gets knocked out, if it does, then the 3 energy return to a bench Pokemon. So you get to keep it. I don't know. Ho-Oh, where does it belong? Does it belong in Standard? Does it belong in Expanded? Does it belong in the deck at all? Let me know what you guys think. So, can you invite me to a pre-release? You can find a pre-release around you. It should be a full art Magikarp. Use Kiawe whatever first turn. That's the best thing to do. Yeah. Wob, Mega Charizard, 4 Kiawe, and now you basically have Primal Groudon version 2. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's not bad. Relate to Shy, Matthew Manning, welcome. It would be good and expanded. So, have you guys seen the video of Darkrai GX in Turbo Dark? It's really cool. It's so fun, guys. You're hoping for the Gardevoir as well? Yes, rotation is breakthrough on. We're just kind of like theory mining over here today, kind of talking this out. Yeah, but it is definitely, yeah, breakthrough on, which I'm very happy for. I think it is a good format choice. Yes, and I'll be going to pre-releases as well. A video? I believe it was done. Oh, man. I think it was done by world-renowned Heretic. And if you want to see some Golisopod or Gardevoir GX decks, go to Rare Candy YouTube. They're both YouTube channels. World-renowned Heretic did some deck matches at Nationals that he recorded, or NAIC. And Rare Candy always does kind of like previews of decks or how they could run before the set comes out, just to see like how they play. So I would go check those out. They're really fun. I was watching them. I made some breakfast this morning, sat down with some tea, and just like watched a few matches from both of those channels. So those are really cool because you're like, even though they might not have built the deck the best yet, they state that. They're like, yo, we're just testing this out. We're just seeing like how a deck would run with these in it. So then you can start thinking for yourself, oh, I like this part of his deck, but I think Guardy needs this card. Yeah, flammable for sure. You're gonna miss Shaman, Julie? I would miss Shaman if it wasn't for seeing and playing so many games where your opponent only needs 2 more prize cards, and because you wanted to draw an extra 1 or 2 cards a few turns ago, you dropped your Shaman for 2, and it gets knocked out and it loses you the game. Like, I don't know. Does Escape Rope? I don't think Escape Rope rotates, no. What's Burning Shadows pre-release promo? Oh, Zygarde? Maybe. I had to go back and look at them. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Rip. Am I going to do games? Okay, so I'm getting a lot of questions with, will you play matches, or do you want to play more games, Pokemon related, stuff like that. Hey, Adrissi's here. What's up, dude? And I know it's actually him because of how he came in with the lurking eyes. But yeah, yeah, I might be trying to experiment here. We have We're gonna have a live tabletop match on Trainer TV next week. But I'm thinking of streaming again, but it'd be on YouTube as an experiment to see what happens with it. I'm as a person, I like to experiment a lot with YouTube. So, for instance, that's why I created like the vlogs channel. I'm like, I love vlogging, so I was like, well, let's try it out, you know, and that's why we're all here right now. I want to try Twitch out, and there's some days I love streaming, some days I force myself to stream, but overall, you know, it was a pleasant experience. I learned a new platform, and that was the goal of it. Now, learning the new platform, learning like, you know, stuff of Twitch, I've always preached that YouTube would be the better platform for Pokemon, not necessarily, you know, the big, very big popular games, but for Pokemon at least. So now I kind of want to try that out and see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Oh, the Dragon Man says, where's the League vlogs? Hey Drizzy, what happened to the League vlog? It's not Drizzy's responsibility. I didn't mean to point out that. I was like, I think we have to blame Johnny. No, Drizzy couldn't go. I couldn't go. So then we were like, Johnny, and he's like, I don't have the tripod. We're like, okay, fair. He needs to lead the league. He's the league owner. That's his main thing. He can't be worried about the vlog. I know, right? Johnny. I love razzing on Johnny a little bit. Drizzy will join me sometimes. But no, the league vlog's more my responsibility to film. I just couldn't make it. We had family in town. You'll finally be at League this week? Awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, Jose, I might, as part of the experiment, I might stream some PTCGO. Not on this channel though. Not on this channel. Who is the best on average? If we're going off of our last few matches, it's probably Johnny because he beat us the last few times. If we're talking about the league, then Mangdrew or Andrew, who's in the chat, is the best, I would say, of the league players who consistently show up at league. Yeah. Purple Cliff, what are you? What? I haven't seen your name outside of Twitch. What's up, Purple? How's it going, man? It's so weird seeing Purple Cliff in a YouTube chat. Oh, what's up, man? How's your day going? Hey, are you streaming later? Guys, if you haven't checked out Purple Cliff on Twitch yet, you should do that. Great Twitch streamer. But yeah, can't wait for Burning Shadows. Oh, you have to drive today? Are you driving today, Jesse? No. No. It's your boy, Drizzy. Oh, man, guys. So, yeah, we've kind of, so far today, if you're just joining us, we'd kind of like chilled, talked for a little bit. I answered a few questions. We went into a rotation kind of discussion. Yeah, talk about some decks. What we think will be good, what we think will not be good. One last question for you guys. Does Puzzle of Time take the place, not really take the place because it's not as good as Versus Seeker, but do you think it'll be a substitute, or do you think it'll just fall off because it's still, I could see the argument with I can see the argument with Mallow, but I personally don't think it's replaces it at all. 4 Lele's over Puzzle of Time. I don't know. I would hate 4 Lele's in a deck. I think my call is 2 Lele, and then a 2/2 Artillery or a 2/2 Zoroark. That's my prediction. It'll fall off. It'll fall off. It looks like a lot of people agree. Puzzle's good. Andrew says 3 Lele. What's your favorite Tapu? My favorite is Tapu Fini. As in a Pokemon, not necessarily the card. Papa, how am I gonna get 2 puzzles at a time in your hand, 1 time consistent? Oh, he leaves, so I'm gonna answer this. Mallow. If you run Puzzles of Time, and you absolutely have to get 2 cards from your discard pile, which I don't think will be the case anymore because decks will be built differently, then you would have to Mallow for the Puzzles of Time. Draw them with Artillery. Underestimated attacker? I don't know if it's an underestimated attacker. I think we like it's pretty widely agreed, especially since there's a lot of stage 2 decks, that Lele's a decent attacker. What's your favorite card in Burning Shadows? Ooh, probably Gardevoir. Yeah. My prediction 4/4/4 Guardy GX solely for draw power, not attacking. I like it, Dizzy. That's a good one. You're just gonna still run. Okay. Also, Sycamore takes a huge hit, but we'll return to that later. You Sycamore away like the 10 cards you need, and you go up to Guardy, right? And then you just use the attack and throw them back. 4/4 Artillery new meta. Quadrarachnid. I like that. Dude, there's some spicy meta calls in here. 6 Viper. Now I do want to build Toad Viper with Laser Bank and expanded, just for the fun of it. Because it's the 4 damage counters each there, plus the stadium, so that's an extra 70. And if you flip, you can sleep. Item lock plus for the 30, whatever bout you're using, plus the 70, 80 in poison damage, poison barbs. But Papa, if I don't know if you heard because you had customers or whatever, but the only reason I don't think puzzles will be a thing. If they are a thing, it's probably because you Mallow for them. 4/4 Salazzle. With Toxapeck? No, I'm thinking like Laser Bank, like Laser, Verbank City Gym, Toad, because Toad's fun. And then I think it's the Viper, right? The new Pokemon that has the ability that does 1 extra damage counter for poison. But on the real 4/4 DQI, Super Scoop Up, or Acerola as well. Hey, any anime lovers here? What's up? I should sell some merch. Basically, is what Matt's. Yeah, I think so. I think Mallow is actually the most underused card. Andrew, thank you. Mallow is the draw engine of the future. I said it. I said it. You can quote me. It needs Artillery or it needs Zoroark, but Mallow is the future. Turn TV, Matt's nice. Hey trainer, how are you today? I'm doing well. How are you? Biophonics. Where's the league vlog? I explained it a little bit, but basically I couldn't get to league. I think that a Jersey card is underplayed. How? Entei laughs. Goodbye. Oh no, don't leave. Post rotation is going to be super fun for sure. Court trainer at Worlds 2018. I'll be there. I'll be at Worlds. Oh man. Quad Wob mill. So I've been using Quad Wob. I used it yesterday in a what are they called? Oh my gosh. Not Legacy match. Conquest. I played a Conquest yesterday. I used Wob. It just got floored every single game. Quad Wob. Play for how? I like it. We will both be at Worlds, but you'll be watching me. I knew one of those was coming, Andrew. Pokeballer said, "Hey, Trainer, you inspired me to play Pokemon." Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're playing. I hope you're having fun. Everyone, get ready to buy bulk Guzma. Yeah, Guzma's going to be really... I think... Okay. I've been thinking about this today. And it's nothing like groundbreaking or anything. And it'll probably depend on how decks are built. There's so many conditions. I like Hala. Especially in decks where maybe you're using Drampa, like for turn 1 or 2, you're using that GX attack. And then Hala's just consistently shuffling and drawing 7. I guess it's probably deck dependent and not every deck, but I like it. Jacob, the game we always talk about, is that PUBG? PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds? You watch when it comes out 30 to 40. I'm getting my full art Mallows. I think I have 1 or 2 already. AM10, I love rotation. Pokeball, oh, thank you. PewDiePie hurts in that hard work. It'd take forever to catch up to him. I put Lilele and I was crying. That's the best thing ever. That's so cool. Cool, guys. So, looks like we're almost done talking about the rotation and kind of like prediction side of things here. Whenever you talk about it, I hear something like PTCGO. Oh, you mean Pokemon Trading Card Game Online? Yeah. That's what that is. Will Shaman GX ever come out? I'm sure it will. Marcus? Yeah, I probably will. I know Jersey and I are going to come up with cards you should buy from the new set, and then we'll probably do something similar to that. Yeah. Now, kind of like going to sum up a little channel discussion as well, kind of mixed in with this. Things have been going good, but not great. I'm trying to find a format where I can make the thumbnails recognizable every single time, which is hard to do. But I'm almost there. And then from then on, the one thing that's really holding the channel back, I know Papa and I have talked about this many times, is me getting out into the world, because I think that's where a lot of the quality comes from. So is going out vlogging. I don't think the answer is Pokemon Go. I think it's more like hanging out at leagues, playing games, going to events, going to visit different game stores, stuff like that. But Pokemon Go will be mixed in with that. So that's kind of the next step, is trying to get out of the house more. A cough Madison 1 week, says Papa. I wish I had the money. I wish I had the money too. I totally would. But, and then yeah, Aaron plays off meta too much. I know I do. But not this next season. This next season I'll be in with everyone. I agree. I think hanging out with other places will make Trender Vlogs super exciting. That, yeah, and in the end, it's with this channel, like, it's about entertaining, right? Like Trainer TV or early Trainer TV was about like information and how to play the game, like etiquette. We had like a series going with stuff like that. There's a lot of teaching stuff. This channel is not necessarily teaching. It's just all entertainment. So I have to get out and provide that. By singles, I agree. Fire Wheel, I definitely do that. Hey, Rare Candy, how you doing? Or South Candy Records. I said Rare Candy earlier, it was just right there in my mind. Shiny Cocoa. I need to go look at it. Early Trainer TV was also Pokemon Spring Break, which is your favorite thing ever. Should I bring Pokemon Spring Break back? Maybe I'll do it on this channel. Apparently the secret formula was always in front of you, Logan. Right? Right? That's all of our problems, Aaron, not just yours. Yeah, you guys like the Logan video. I'm glad. I'm glad. Before 1,000? Yeah, big Fire Wheel. Everybody loves Logan. That's awesome. I may go to Worlds, and if I see you, I will die. Come say hi, Pokeball. It's awesome. Trainer, I'm back. Hey, Golden Gaming, welcome back. Welcome back. We're talking some channel stuff, so at the moment. We kind of summed up our rotation and kind of prediction side of things. Bring draft format back. I like draft. I like draft. Actually, one of the places that I've been to. Actually, I did a video on this channel. Pokemon Draft or Pokemon Draft Day or something like that. That's the funnest format. I love that format so much. All right, Papa's headed home. Very cool. My favorite card, Abra. Yeah, probably Abra. Or a Lily. Lily full art. Oh my gosh. PTCG Radio or Super Rodcast? Super Rodcast. I mean, Ross is very, very entertaining. But I enjoy hearing the competitive players summarize or predict, decks and cards and formats and stuff like that. So that's why I like them. You missed the draft format too, Flam. Yeah. I don't know what to do without versus Seeker. Okay, so without versus Seeker, you're going to have to manage your resources a lot more. You can't dump cards from your hand, so Sycamore takes a hit. And most of them getting out of the house. It's not you. Oh, most of us have trouble. Oh, thanks, Kyle. It also doesn't help that I'm in the suburbs, far away from anything entertaining. So yeah, you have to be more consistent. The supporters you use are going to change. Like I said, Sycamore, you're not dumping your hand. You're trying to recycle your hand. Draw cards. If you have a card you need in 5 turns, you want that back in your deck. You don't want it discarded. You'll be paying a little slower pace. You're going to have access to your deck a lot more though. So instead of Sycamoring trying to find what you need, you're mallowing for what you need and using Zoroark or Octillery to get those exact 2 cards you need. And so the way that decks are structured totally flips around. It's going to be so different. Unless if they reprint versus Secret, then forget everything I just said. These cards officially rotate in. What's the date, guys? What's the official date? Yeah, it's after Worlds. What's your favorite budget deck? Passimian and Mew is probably my favorite one. How many sets until we get full art versus Seeker? I know, right? Oh my gosh. 3 years. Shout out to Poke Squad. Would I need to build a Mega Mewtwo deck? Johnny's the one who played the Mega Mewtwo deck. Greninja's gonna die because die balls are going to rotate. I think doesn't Greninja become stronger? I think Greninja becomes stronger. Of course, you know, die ball's no fun to lose those, but I think it becomes better. I've heard a few people talking about it. I could be wrong though. You taught your dad how to play Pokemon in a restaurant? It's just a really hard game. That's cool though. Greninja gets really good matchups, Andrew says, yeah. But loses a lot. It's one of those bricky ones. Unless if you like build it totally different. For Aaron, for the longest time I always thought when an opponent takes a prize card, I thought they took your card. That's actually like a lot of people think that. Like when the first people getting into the game, they're like prize cards. They're like, oh, do they? I have to give them 6 of my cards. Like they get to keep that. Like I've gotten that so much. Like when I'm teaching a game, and I'm like, no. These are the prize cards are from your deck, and you take them, and then they just go back. It's part of your deck. And they're like, oh, good. So I don't have to give my opponent any cards. I'm like, no. So I feel you on that one. Do you have tips for building decks? Yeah. I'll do some stuff with that later, though. Where do you get those 4 slots? So I think it's BCW is the manufacturer of those. Let me go look real fast for the exact name. BCW. Yeah, it's BCW binders. It'd be the 12 pocket. Yeah, because the 9 pocket's not what you want. I think it's just. Yeah, I think it's just called the 12 pocket. Let me go look for the exact name, guys. Hold on one second. What's the meta for Worlds? Ooh, that's so hard. Where's the 4 across? Anyways, I'll put a link to the to their website here. Let me grab it real fast. YouTube may delete this. I'm not sure. So we're going to just paste this in here. Yeah. So I put the link in the chat there. You need to go to sleep? All right. See you later. I love Sun and Moon. I'm a big fan. Big fan of Sun and Moon. All right, guys. So let's wrap up in like 5 minutes. Our hangout for this week. Again, every Friday, guys, we'll be hanging out, talking about Pokemon, chilling, and I'll find some more, like maybe some fun little activities we can do as well during it. Any other questions though before we go? Shiny Legends looks pretty cool. And Papa just got home. Hey, Papa, we'll wrap up here in like 5 minutes. Is what I said. Or can I message you? So it depends on what the message is from. I'll only reply if it's like at the moment, like through email if it's business related. Or if you're in the Discord and you if you're in the Discord and you at me, then I'll see it and I'll be able to reply. Long walk, you know. No worries. Not sponsored by BCW Cup. I know. I totally needed to put that right. BCW sponsor me. I got you. That's the dream, guys. I eventually want a card store for this. You know. I want a card store as a sponsor. So, because I get a lot of requests for singles, I want a manufacturer of product to be a sponsor. And then we'll see from there. Maybe Taco Bell. The Discord is through the Trainer TV Discord. If you go to a Trainer TV video, like one of the newer ones, go. If you join, it's part of our Patreon thing. You're gonna get a Nintendo Switch probably if the Pokemon game, you know, is on there, which it is. Do you have any sponsors now though? No, I do not, Papa. I did. Thanks for the info. No worries. You have the same dream, random victory. That's awesome. You don't really like the move because it took the EX thing? Yeah, EXs were around for so long. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob. Trainer Erica. Hashtag sponsor trainer. Oh, the third one. I was like, I know there's a third one. I want something like I'll either create the business myself, or I want to get something like Meta Threads, which is a gaming clothing company. You know, so that I can wear all their fashions, all their clothes, like their backpacks, stuff like that, in the videos and stuff. Or like I said, I might just create merch and have that be it. But Johnny should be a dinner sponsor. I agree, Jersey. Yeah, Meta Threads is insane. I love Meta Threads. But anyways, guys. Alright, I'm going to hop off here, guys. Thank you guys for joining me this week. Again, another vlog tomorrow. And we'll have a week from today, another live hangout. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.